Okay, for those of you who have been watching Inventing Anna, this morning Anna Delvey went in on her former friend Rachel. Here are the two of them portrayed in the series Inventing Anna. Anna Delvey says, "I've been silent about this for years. However, the past 2 weeks, watching Rachel stubbornly refuse to move on from her contrived trauma, ever brazen and unchecked, while going on every show that will have her, I thought, now I have to, and if I have to, I will." During her numerous public cries for attention claiming I ruined her life, relentless Rachel DeLoach Williams conveniently forgets to mention the curious period of time during summer of 18 when she herself, along with her newly acquired literary agent, were repeatedly harassing my lawyer Todd, both via email and phone, to get me to agree to write a book together with Rachel. And the best part is, this time around, I got all the receipts. I know, it sounds incredible considering Rachel's recent media crusade, during which she accuses everyone who isn't aligned with her vision of herself as a wronged martyr starved for justice of glorifying crime and giving platform to a con. Can anyone please enlighten us whether she's done anything at all over the past 3 years other than talking and writing about me, reading and dissecting my interviews, taking angry notes, looking for things to get outraged about? She even quotes posts I've deleted after 15 minutes. Find yourself someone who's dedicated to you the way Rachel is dedicated to my Twitter. Don't you just love the irony of watching Rachel constantly adjust her very flexible moral standards depending on the prospective amount of money she stands to profit based on the latest twists in the tale of her unfortunate association with me? Before she epically embarrassed herself during my trial, and before Netflix forever cemented her very accurate total Karen image, her moral compass deemed it acceptable to suggest we write a book together, all while still pressing charges against me. She really thought she could have it all, didn't she? I guess giving me platform and glorifying crime didn't seem to be such big concerns of Rachel's back then. As long as the price is right, she is the one cashing checks and controlling the narrative. High morals can be put aside. The audacity of her to still attempt to sell her white woman tears that no one is buying while continuing to shamelessly exploit her connection to me and profit off of her terrible trauma is flabbergasting. It's not my fault HBO dropped Rachel after deciding she was boring and bland and that her book turned out to be a garbage, or so I've heard. On the advice of my counsel, I've only read the last chapter, which was enough to conclude that her publisher should have paid more to the fact checker and less to Williams. They couldn't even get the other not guilty count right, and it's publicly available information. Our aspiring novelist doesn't like to burden herself with facts, especially the ones irrelevant to her tragic suffering. And to this day, Rachel clearly struggles to accept the fact that 12 jurors unanimously agreed I was not guilty of any of the charges related to her existence, that nobody cares about anything she has to say unless she's talking about me. And while I can understand her being upset at the fact that I've already accomplished more from the various jails and prisons than Rachel in her entire sheltered life of privilege, she won't be getting away with this blatant hypocrisy on my watch wherever I happen to be at. What do you guys think of this?